All right, welcome back to another video, guys. Previously we did do a Corvette C7 detail, meaning that we did the whole entire car of polishing, cleaning, and a lot of fun stuff on that vehicle. Today on this vehicle actually is a new one, as you can tell by the title. It is our 2025 Honda HRV Sport. Now the cool thing about this car over here, guys, it is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Yes, this Honda HRV is all-wheel drive, meaning that it does have front and rear differential. So the big thing about that is that basically you can take this car into the dirt, you can take it off-road, and you'll have the best kind of traction in both worlds. Also, it's very good on economics, so you're going to be saving a lot of gas because all four tires are spinning and the car isn't exactly tugging itself because all four tires are help tugging it. So this car has some very beautiful headlights to start off with. Of course, we're going to start off with the exterior. It has 18-inch wheels and they are black. This whole entire car is black on black, probably one of the hardest colors to be taken care of. But today, while doing this review with you guys, right now I am going to be starting off with some clay lube and clay bar. And basically the car has been cleaned before, so I'm going to basically go in wherever there is some spots and blemishes that may be rough to the touch. I'm gonna just go in and spray and simply go back and forth until everything is completely smooth. So a little bit more about this vehicle, guys. This car, like I said, is a 2025 Honda HRV, which is brand new to the market, of course, with Honda. They are always doing it big, and basically this car right over here, like I did mention, it is an all-wheel drive. It does have a few different modes inside, snow mode and economy mode. So that's pretty cool to be seeing that available in this vehicle. Some other cool features is that it does have a blind spot monitor. So right over here in the mirror area, you guys see there's a little tiny triangle in the mirror. That basically will flash a little light saying that, hey, there's a car next to you and it's in your blind spot. So that's what that is all about, guys. It's a super cool little feature that the newer cars are having. And some other cool quirks and features, it does have a forward crash collision. I know in my old 2020 Honda Civic had something very similar to that, where it basically in the rear view mirror area, it has a little tiny camera that can essentially see how close the car is and if it needs to stop. So the car will automatically start to slow down before it hits the other vehicle in front of it. I think that's a very cool feature to get, especially when you are distracted and driving. If you have kids in the back, talking about kids, this car is also very safe because it does say, hey, check your back seats, don't forget them, because sometimes people do forget their kids in the Walmart parking lot, and it's not the best thing for the kids getting trapped inside the vehicle. So moving on forward, you guys can already see some little contaminants here in the bar and stuff like that. It turned black, so that's where we kind of have to go with, just kind of treating out the areas. We are going to speed wipe it after. This car is previously ceramic coated, supposedly from the dealership, but the paint isn't too bad, but we are going to get it coated even more to be even more slick. So right now I'm just running my hand along the whole entire body, seeing of course where I need to go in with our clay bar, and it's not too bad. Luckily for right now, guys, it is super cold outside, so it's not going to affect any of this cleaning process. But getting back into it, guys, it's 2025. It also has a keyless entry, and one of my favorite things, so if you do have the key on with you, basically you would put your hand in the door. So we have a normal key fob, just like your normal Honda Civic, brand new Honda key fob right over here. Also has the touchless entry on the door itself, so as long as you have the key fob, you can lock it like that, or you stick your hand inside and you're able to unlock it. So it's super cool that this car has that available. Keyless entry is really cool because then you don't have to take the keys out, you don't have to unlock it for your friends and everything. You just kind of just go up to the door and unlock it there. About the interior and everything inside this vehicle, guys, it does have the 4-way passenger seat, the manual reclining in the back, so you could lay on back and get a full-on couch inside the back of this vehicle. And then of course you have different cup holders. One of my favorite things is this little bridge underneath in the interior. So basically with this little bridge, you can put your phone right in, and there's a supercharger. So basically you can charge your phone really fast. Just some cool quirks and features inside this vehicle. which I think are super dope. That's gonna be a little short review of our 2025 Honda HRV, guys. This car is literally brand new with only 100 miles on it. And we are going in right now, like I said, with the ceramic coating. I'm actually gonna bring you guys a little more closer. Hydro Slick. And this is essentially a Hyperwax. And what this does is, it's a little tiny gel that applies to the vehicle. Kind of like a regular wax job. You just smear this guy all over the place. And this is also good on boats. And essentially you just let it rub into the paint. And then you're gonna buff it out by hand. So this video is really just like a small review of this 2025 HRV. I know there's probably like crazier guys out there to do full-on reviews, guys, but cutting straight to it. All-wheel drive, 18-inch wheels, 2-liter engine, really nice interior. It has you know, a manual reclining interior, touchscreen, which is pretty cool. And it does have that feature to where, you know, it will tell you like, hey, there's a kid in the back seat, don't forget him, or, you know, something is in the back, so check it out. Okay, so now that everything is carefully applied all over the entire vehicle, guys, well, essentially the driver's side isn't yet. Let me get the back door here real quick. So we're gonna go in back and forth motions and kind of push that Hyperwax coat into the paint so it stays nice and black, and if anything has an even longer life of ceramic coat. So alright, so with the sun's out and bun's out starting to come out, you can honestly see a better reflection. I guess I'll record this panel over here with you guys. Just a lot of buffing by hand. Getting that gel coat to kind of just push into the paint, but not so much. Not too deep to where it's gonna start to scratch it. So that's kind of what we're doing with this morning. Really just pushing out any of those marks. Alright guys, comment down below, what do you think? Honestly, when I should have done some before and after photos, but this car, the way how I got it was a lot more worse. I mean, shoot, you can do a whole entire like selfie video basically on this car now. So came out really good. It's really slick. Got a lot of the stuff that the dealer, when they did leave it, there's a lot more swirls and stuff. But that's, wow, that's amazing. So now I'm gonna put you guys down, show you exactly what VRP is. We're gonna treat the trim. We got our VRP, and basically avoid it getting on the paint. I like to do it on the towel. You could use an applicator that we sell in store over here. I know I'm being like, oh, well, this is a YouTube channel. Well, I do work here. Oh, scraped the whole exhaust. Basically, you want to just dress the underside, and then we'll go back in and get as close as possible to the paint. This won't damage the paint, but it's not recommended to get on the paint, so leave it nice and glossy so it stays protected and it stays dark. Let me zoom in a little bit on just a pocket area. That's what we're going to be working on. So I'll work on half of it, and I'll show you guys kind of like a result before and after the VRP. Vinyl rubber and plastic, that's what it stands for. So it's meant for shining your tires if you wanted to, or just coating the plastic bits. Basically everything and anything that's related to plastic or vinyl. I think this is cool that this HRV has these new functional vents in the front. And I don't know if you guys can see the difference in shine, but it's kind of where it's at. Leaves it nice and wet, does not dry off all weird looking, so kind of just smear that into there now. and essentially going to do the same thing for the entire vehicle. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video, guys. I could spend a lot more time going more into detail about the smaller deets and stuff, but to cut it sweet and short and simple, basically all-wheel drive, 2-liter, 14-gallon. It's a really nice car. You do have that keyless entry, the blind spot like I was mentioning earlier, and also the lane assist, so it'll keep you in your lanes. And open the doors, come right in. Got the dash treated as well. Seats look really nice, and my favorite part being that area with the supercharger. So yes, that's going to be my final review of the 2025 Honda HRV. It was honestly a super cool thing to work on, having to be a brand new car with brand new paint. So if you guys like this little miniature edit, make sure to smash that subscription button, like, comment, all the other good stuff. And as always, stay safe and stay chill.